Welcome to
Time Out with Us,
where we talk about anything
and almost everything.
Let me fix my
Hi everyone, my name is Kay. Joined with me today are my lovely friends Anna, MC, and Molly. Okay, so what I want to start off with is how did you guys feel entering into 2021? Personally, for me, I went through a lot in 2020. It was a lot of, it was kind of an emotional roller coaster ride for me. Not that like 2020 wasn't already bad enough as it was, but I had like my own personal experiences on top of the pandemic and everything that was going on as well. So I was super excited going to 2021, but also really really scared, just because when you're entering into a new year. I guess it's kind of exciting, right? You're like you kind of feel like you can start all over again. But it's also really nerve-wracking because it's a new year, like you are starting over. So I don't know, how did you guys feel?
Yeah, honestly, I felt the same. I felt like, 2020's ending. We're entering a new year. It's time to start all over. All the bad stuff that happened that year, it's done with. There's no need to go back and repeat it. And then, we started 2021. And honestly, with all the stuff that's happening right now, with the raiding of the Capitol, and again, people are kind of, going crazy again. I'm not sure. It might be a repeat of 2020, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy. You first.
All right, y'all gotta decide, okay? Who's going first?
Wait, there's something to say about the Capitol.
Okay.
Wait, what was that?
I have something to say about the Capitol shooting.
Go on.
Whatever. Okay. Anyway, so this is random, but I saw this TikTok video where there's a guy recording a girl, and the girl's like crying, right? And then the guy was like, "Oh, what happened?" And the girl's like, "The dude pushed me," or something like that. And like,
How
why?
old is the
With the
girl?
police, the girl is like, okay, like 25 or 25 to 33.
Girl, that's a woman. That ain't a girl.
Okay, it's a woman, right? It's a woman, and there's a man interviewing the woman. The woman is crying, bawling her eyes out, right? And then the guy goes, "What happened? Like, what happened to you?" And then the woman was like, "Oh, the police tried to push me." I was like, and he was like, "How did that happen?" And she was like, "Oh, I tried to step into the Capitol through the window or something like that." And it's like she was upset that the police pushed her because she tried to raid the Capitol. Like, bro.
Yeah, what did you expect? Like, no, that's gonna happen. Like, are you serious? You're trespassing.
And it's so dumb. But
I actually saw the same exact video too. And I was just like, wait, are you serious? And then I saw a video too, off of Donnie's Facebook of a person getting shot when they tried to enter the Capitol. So
yeah,
Oh
that's
my God.
I did not see that video.
Yeah.
The video of the woman that was dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
The one they try to make as a martyr.
Right.
yeah, I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Going to 2021. I feel like it's overrated just because 2020 was bad and everybody's hoping that 2021 is supposed to be a new year, new me, but it's just a year passing by. People, we're still in the pandemic. They're still in the process like testing out the vaccine. And a lot of people won't be going back to work till probably the end of the year. So I still feel like we're still in the dark time, even in 2021. Everybody just gotta make the best out of it. So
Right. Yeah, and I agree. It's like when the New Year, like when it was like New Year's Eve and like New Year's Day, like everyone's like hyping up 2021. They're like, it's gonna be a new year. Like, it's not gonna be like 2020. Everything's gonna be so great. Yada yada yada. And it's like, you guys do realize that we're still in a pandemic. Like, we still shouldn't be going out and doing stuff like that, you know? Like, yeah, it's just like
I think
20.1, you know? Yeah, it's definitely,
hope.
it feels like it's a continuation of 2020, but it's just another year. So
I think it's hope. I think it's being hopeful for a better year
that's,
because so much has happened in 2020, or it happens every year, but just everything was heightened in 2020. So I think everybody's just like hoping for a better year and hoping for a prosperous year. Kind of like how we celebrate like our holidays, is we're hoping for better holidays, and we're hoping for better gatherings. And this was actually maybe even the first year that people spent holidays alone,
yeah,
you know
yeah, that's true.
for
I mean,
for many people.
yeah, how did you guys spend your holidays, like your New Year's Eve and your New Year's Day?
I was in Alaska chasing the northern lights, but
Hey.
yeah, but we didn't even get to see it, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah,
yeah, we did a lot of fun stuff though. We went dog sledding, we went ice fishing, we went to do all these Alaskan activities. It was cool.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I really enjoy watching your stories and all your posts in Instagram for Alaska. It was really entertaining. So
Yeah.
anybody like, they can always follow at Travel with MC.
Bruh.
You forgot.
About with
Yeah.
two.
Correction, at Travel with MC.
Travel with _MC too. But yeah, so look up on my blog. Blog. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Alaska was cool. It's so beautiful up there. I hope that you guys get a chance to go visit.
Yeah.
It's negative degrees all the time.
Yeah, like I was in Texas, with Molly, and so it was really fun. It was like my first time like at a karaoke bar, so it was like really cool. We got like our own separate room. The music was like so loud, like they blasted the music, and it was fun. We had soju. We called you MC, at midnight. We're like, Happy New Year's, let's take a shot of soju, and together, So it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but the time you guys called me, it was like only like 10 o'clock in Alaska.
Oh,
Dang.
oh my God. I forgot all
That's
about the time zone
crazy.
difference. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
That's
How
why
was
you
your
still got to spend a new year
Sorry
with.
for. There's nothing to be sorry about.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we
cool.
were enjoying our New Year's, and you were like, what the heck? It's still New Year's Eve here.
Anna, how was your New Year and holiday?
Well, I didn't do everything that you guys did, but I had a very traditional Christmas and a very traditional New Year's. I spent my Christmas with my family, and we did Secret Santa, and we sat around the fire and opened presents with one another, and then we spent New Year's together, and that was about it. I mean, it was just celebrating a new year with my family.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. It's just like super intimate and cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we're into 2021, do any of you guys have New Year's resolutions? So for me, I don't have any like personal New Year's resolution, but I do have like professional New Year's resolution. I guess pretty much mine is just like to become really good at one part of my job, and then like be a master at it, so that I can really hone in on those skills and really grow my career from it. The reason why I don't have any personal New Year's resolution is because like we're human beings, we make mistakes, and I feel like we're always constantly trying to learn from our mistakes and be good people and do good things, and like give back to people and stuff like that. So that's why I opted out to just not have any personal New Year's resolution. How about you guys?
Personally, I don't have New Year's resolution because I don't believe in those type of stuff. I believe that if you're motivated enough to want to do it, then you do it. That's how I see it. So, for instance, if you're really motivated to mastering like Power BI, then that's something that you're that's your main focus. Maybe like for other people, their motivation is for 2021 is the most common trying to lose weight, being healthy. I believe again, it's all about having that motivation to do it. If you're just saying it, then it's like what's that saying? Talk without action, or just talking. Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, like talk the talk and walk the walk. Yeah.
Right.
And I agree. Like I feel like well, I just feel like people who like set immeasurable goals, like those are the people who can't achieve their goals, right? So like if you're like, oh, I want to be a good person for 2021. Okay, that's not a measurable goal. Like
No, that's my goal. What you mean?
I'm not trying to, like shit on you and be mad about you, but I'm just like, okay, like if you're trying to be a good person, like how are you trying to be a good person? Are you trying to give back to the community? Are you going to make it a goal where once a month you're going to, hang out with friends? Like it's so broad. Like I want to be a good person, but
How do you want to give back to people? Do you want to spend more time with people? Do you want to be nicer? Are you trying to be there for people? Like how do you measure that? Like how do you measure you're a good person?
Unless
You guys
With
are
my
shitting on me too.
person, with my heart and my mind. All right. So
with your heart, you're like,
I believe in you, MC. I believe in you. I know you can be a good person this year.
but how do you know that you're a better person from last year? I guess is my question, right? Like if you're
my
what?
heart
Your heart just knows.
knows it.
It's
Oh my
connected. Her heart and her mind knows.
Okay, so I read an article, and it's like the people who can't reach their goals are people who like set unrealistic goals or like immeasurable goals, but people who do set measurable goals, like for example, if a guy or a girl is like, okay, I'll like once a week I want to lose 3 pounds, that's something measurable, that's something they can track in a journal, that's something they can go on a scale and you can weigh yourself, right? But if you're just like, I just want to lose weight, okay, like how, like are you gonna set a plan for that? Like how are you gonna track it, so
Yeah,
I don't know,
that's
like
true.
I agree with Molly, that sometimes
I
schools have to be like
I just felt people do New Year's resolution just to feel disappointment at the end. And what's the point of having New Year's resolution? So if you guys disagree and think New Year's resolution are good, feel free to comment.
Yeah, actually, did you guys know? Okay, so I did a little research before our podcast, but New Year's resolution has been a thing since like the Romans and the Babylonians.
Really?
Like, yeah, to them it was more of like a religious thing, right? So when the new year would come, they would like self-reflect, or like they would give offering to their gods, and kind of like forgive and forget, or like promise their gods that, okay, like for the new year, I am going to be a better person, I'm going to be a good person, like I'm not going to be a bad person and do all these and steal and stuff like that. So it's been a thing since forever, y'all. Like it's not something new. Like I thought it was something new because I thought it was just a trend until I Googled it and I was like, oh shit, like it's been going on for that long. Like damn,
But like all like the holidays goes back from somewhere. Like Valentine's Day with Saint Valentine, or probably go Christmas an example too. So yeah, all of these holidays come from somewhere.
Yeah. So, but it's just funny because like New Year's resolution isn't like, I mean, New Year's is a holiday, but New Year's resolution, like, it's not really, I don't know, like to me, like I just kind of saw it as a trend until I Googled it and I was like, oh, well, now I'm a little bit more educated. I have this unnecessary knowledge in my head now,
Something new every day.
So yeah.
That's good knowledge, though. It's always
Yeah.
good to have that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, yeah.
So MC, how are you going to track being a good person for this year?
Well, I'm going to listen to my heart. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to make sure that my heart is happy.
Okay, y'all.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not my New Year's resolution. I think I agree with you. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they create New Year resolution or these goals, right? That they're unrealistic, that they can't reach, And I feel like in the past I've done that a lot. So, like I've stopped like doing these goals because I know.
Infamous one. I'm gonna quit drinking.
That was one of my goals, and I did quit drinking for half a year, and I was really proud of myself. But then I hopped back on the drinking train.
Hey,
But
it's
yeah.
hard to quit drinking when when like all your friends drink. Okay, like it really is. So
Yeah, I did. I think I did it for a year. I did do it for like a year. Where
I started with 6 months, girl.
no, I feel like maybe I did it 2 times for 6 months, right? So that
Yeah, because for you it was like on and off.
yeah, it is. Which I think is fine because like at the time, like again, like it wasn't a realistic goal that I can track. It was just, I want to quit drinking, so I'm gonna quit drinking, and I cut cold turkey, and then I just stopped for 6 months. 6 months, and like that's what happened.
You know what I think you needed?
What?
You needed those coins.
What coins?
The coins that you
Party coins, whatever.
at AA. Like happy 2 months. Happy 4 months.
I like
You could have definitely achieve it, like the no drinking. But I feel like maybe you shouldn't have stopped cold turkey. Maybe like having one or two casual like in between, and eventually cutting off. That's I don't know. For me, that's how I would say like.
but drinking is so fun.
I mean, yeah, I agree with Molly. Like sometimes, like with certain things, like you can't just quit cold turkey. Like let's say if you're a smoker, right? Or like if we drink casually, like we're not like alcoholics, but still, like even for us, like it's hard for us to quit drinking cold turkey.
I want to put out there that I am not alcoholic.
I didn't say you were, sis. But yeah, like I feel like stuff like that, like it's hard to quit cold turkey. And it's understandable if like you have like a drink here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like I felt like it was like for you it was hard because yeah, you just quit cold turkey,
Yeah, and I think for me, like the reason why I did it is because I wanted to like be more healthy, like that was part of my goal. But I feel like it was also hard for me because like I'm surrounded by people who drink all the time, like drink every single weekend, go hang out, like I don't know, I was just surrounded by people who drink. So then like the people that you're around, you're influenced by them,
Yeah.
Temptation.
Y'all
if anyone knows the struggle, the temptation is real.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were throwing all the house parties, okay? Like, let's not lie. So, yeah, it doesn't help that like your husband's friends like they drink a lot too. So,
They do.
yeah,
I'm being honest with you.
yeah.
The way that you drink is the way that I eat. Your addiction to drinking is my addiction to food.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
You're not that
I'm addicted to alcohol, all right? I just want to put out there, I'm not an alcoholic. I just like to drink casually for fun. And if you have resolutions to be more healthier, I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah, I think New Year's resolution is just a trend right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good because everyone collectively makes a goal for themselves. And I guess, like, if you don't tell anyone, then you don't really have to keep it. But, I mean, if you start telling people about your New Year's resolution, then it's like, oh, shoot, like, the next time that we meet up, they might ask about it and then hold you accountable. So now you gotta start doing it. So, I don't know. I feel like it might be that. And while you guys were talking about how, like, goals are made goals are made in the like first few weeks of the year, and then sometimes they're unreachable or not achievable in any way. I feel like that is something that people do just to make themselves feel better, and then also it's not to say that they're not like attempting to go towards the goal, but like they do, and it's just like the motivation lacks in that area or something. I'm just speaking for the odd man, and also because just like MC, I made unachievable goals before in the past, and a lot of them were like not objectives. A lot of them were like full on, like huge goals that I probably wouldn't be able to reach, but I made it just because I was like, okay, it's a new year, I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all guilty of like making these goals that like cannot be achievable, for example, being a good person or loving myself more or like so it's like we just have to be realistic if we're gonna set goals for the new year. Like make sure that you can track it, make sure people hold you accountable to it, and make sure that they're measurable. So hey, you have a whole year to achieve your goal. So I have a whole year to achieve my professional goals, so hopefully I can get it done. But honestly, Molly, I'm glad that you said that you think that New Year's resolution, like having a New Year's resolution goal is overrated, because I personally think it's overrated too, just again, based on the fact that like people set goals and like a lot of them don't really go through with it, So I don't know, like how do you feel, Anna and MC?
Yeah.
I just want to say really quick, if I offend anybody out there, that's just how I think. So don't take it offensive. That's just from my point of view and how I feel about New Year's resolutions. So
yeah, and I agree. I agree that it's overrated.
Yeah, I agree too. Same. But I think, again, it's just something that people made to make themselves feel good for the new year,
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's to have that little bit of hope, Yeah, to feel like you're doing something, like you're starting over, so you're going to really make this change happen and have that hope within yourself. So yeah.
Have a chance to be productive.
Yeah. But have you guys ever felt pressured to like have a New Year's resolution though, like for real? Because at one point, like, I was like, dang, everyone's making New Year's resolution. Should I have one too? Like, yeah, at times I felt pressured, but at times I was just like, why? Like, what's the need for it?
No, I don't feel pressured, but I guess I always ask people if they have any New Year's resolutions. Maybe like they feel pressured because I keep asking them, or like every single year I ask them, And
I agree, because we called you and then you're like, so what's everyone's New Year's resolution? I was like, I don't really have one. Did I have one? Is it bad if I don't?
Because I don't have one either, I don't have a real one,
Yeah.
A realistic one. Yeah.
I think it's good to just have goals overall, and you continue to work towards them.
Yeah.
Having one set day to make goals for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and then possibly and like failing on it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good to have small little goals to work towards, and big goals too. But
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say something, Anna, and then like I completely forgot. Like I lost my train of thought because you said something in it. And now I just lost my train of thought because I was like too busy listening to you guys. But anyways, MC, besides you trying to stick with your no drinking, New Year's resolution that one year, what have there been like other goals that you have like tried to stick through for the year and like it just didn't happen, or like you were successful with it?
I'm trying to think real hard about the past.
Yeah.
Or past New Year's resolutions I had, but I can't recall them right now.
that's fair.
I'm trying to think, like, have there ever been a New Year's resolution where, like, I made for myself, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I've never had a New Year's resolution that I really, like, wanted to complete or wanted to do, I've always just said, okay, I just do this, I just do that, I just do this. But I never really worked on it,
Yeah.
And the only one that I really did work on was the no drinking one.
Yeah. And actually, like honestly, Molly, I'm glad you brought that up because like I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot that one point.
I didn't even know you made that. Like I don't even remember hearing it.
No, I don't think you knew us at the time, Anna. So
okay.
Yeah. So I think
Molly kept forcing me to drink So I told her that I'm not gonna drink anymore.
Bad influence.
She's
She
calling
almost made it.
Molly.
She almost made it.
And then every time, every time, and then every single week that or so, then she'll be like, "Oh, let's drink." And she'll be like, "I know you're gonna quit. I know you're gonna start drinking anyways."
You know, you're right. Molly was always saying that. Molly was always, yeah, I agree with that. Okay.
Y'all gotta go one at a time. Y'all are muffling each other out. Like the whole entire time you guys are both talking, it was like that's all I heard. It was so bad.
But honestly, guys, out of all of us, Molly, she drinks the most. Like, she has like the highest alcohol tolerance. Okay, it's insane.
That's not true.
What I was trying to say earlier was that even though she knew I tried not to, even though she knew I stopped drinking, she will always tip me, but like always be tempting me, like, you know, anyways, just drink now.
But you know what? 6 months is a good like good place where you probably stopped, and then honestly think about it again, you did it again for another year and another 6 months, so technically you stopped for a whole entire year. But I'm just saying, like, it's the small stuff that matters. Like, you know, you did it for 6 months, you know, and that just means you can bounce back and do it again if you wanted to. Because you know you have the will.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, okay, like, I do want to drink. Okay, so like, I don't drink a lot already because I have like a low alcohol tolerance, but I want to drink less this year just because like I want to start like being more active and like working out a little bit more and like kind of work on my diet. And it's like I feel like alcohol does like make me gain weight. Like, it's easier for me to gain weight if I like drink, you know, and like I always feel so nasty after drinking, y'all. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I always feel so nasty.
This reminds me of the one time when we tried to give her birthday shot. She poured almost all of them, but have a little bit like a drip. Maybe it was like a couple drops only.
It was like a lick. You put her a shot. Oh my gosh. I'm taking no more. She poured all of it out and there's only a lick left.
Okay, she slammed it. Unnecessary.
You know,
I'm saying, yo, like I have a low alcohol tolerance. Y'all caught me at a bad time, okay?
it's funny to think about, but like the fact that it's a subject for another time, but like the fact that they would legalize drinking over like another drug that can help people like weed or marijuana.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Drinking actually impairs you like crazy.
Right.
Really quick, just want to chime in. There's a new product, I think CBD, Delta 8, where it is like has a CBD and THC, I believe. You know, I think that's legal right now. So
Here in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
yeah, there's
Really?
in Milwaukee, that sell it.
Okay. Have you tried it?
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay. All right. So, okay, Molly, I know you said the New Year's resolution, like, well, I mean, we both agree that New Year's resolutions are overrated, right? But do you think that New Year's resolution can be a bad thing or a good thing?
I could say that's both. You know, again, revisiting what we were talking about. For me, I think it's a bad thing, but you know, others say it's a good because they, you know, want to have that hope, that faith, you know, in themselves. Like, and if it makes them feel good, then you know, go for it. But I'm gonna just say that's neutral for now, just because again, a lot of people need that faith and hope, I guess, right now.
Yeah, I feel the same way, but Molly, I feel like, you know, having New Year's resolution is good, but also having goals throughout the year, just, you know, small little achievements that you can have throughout the year is better than making one big goal.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with Molly too. Like, goals can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how like obsessed people can get with their goals, right? Because like if your goal is measurable, then it makes it easier for a person to achieve their goals if it's measurable and they can track it. But like if it's this like existential goal where it's like, I want to be a good person or a better lover, and like they're like obsessing about that goal. Like,
why you gotta put her out like that?
Yeah, bro. I'm stressing about my goals.
You rub salt on the wound.
like it's just
Put me on blast, bro.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like sometimes people can get so obsessed with a goal that cannot be measured that they lose track, like they can lose track of themselves, and it can be like mentally and emotionally exhausting because you're always
Always like, wait, am I a better person today? Am I a better lover today? Like, did I do a good thing? Like you're so obsessive and you're so focused on it that like I think it can be like super draining for people because I'm like that person.
I am super sensitive and like sometimes I'm like a little mentally and emotionally unstable, so like I get a lot of anxiety. So that's me. Like if I ever set like this goal that cannot be measured, I get a lot of anxiety about it, and like it's this thing that's like running in my head all the time, and it's just exhausting me so much.
Yeah. I think MC, your goal is like good because then you can kind of like feel good about yourself. Like if you ask your question every day, like, hey, was I a good person today? And then you like think back to what you did during the day, and you're like, yeah, I was a good person today. Like maybe it doesn't even have to be big, to make it yourself feel better. I think it's just small. Like I picked up trash off the street that someone threw away because they were too lazy to throw away, to like take it home and throw it away, or like I cleaned out the yard of my like in the summertime the dandelions so that it doesn't grow into my neighbor's yard or something like that. Like it doesn't even have to be like something big.
Yeah. Wow, Anna, you're so cute. I love the way you think. Like it's so cute. I love it.
Wait, my way of thinking?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
thank
think of the dandelion party.
Probably not. But I just want, like, when the time comes and, like, I'm on my deathbed, I just want to look back in my life and say, was I a good person? Did I do enough? Like, did I make my friend connections? Did I, like, I don't know, raised a good family? Was I a good daughter? Was I a good wife? Was I a good friend? That's just me. Yeah.
Word, I will vouch for you.
Molly's gonna be there for you. You guys are both gonna be on your deathbeds together, holding your hands.
Nah.
By myself. I was a good person.
You know what? Now that you told us, I'm gonna start asking you. Were you a good person today?
Hannah was not, bro.
It's the new year. Come on, you can't fail right now.
Just kidding. The day hasn't started yet, or the day hasn't gone by yet. So,
but yeah, thank you so much for sharing with me today, guys. Your stories and your experiences, and how you guys feel about 2020 and then going to 2021. But also your goals too. I really enjoy this conversation. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy this conversation. Definitely reminiscing a lot about our past goals and I think like we spent most of our time just talking about drinking. We can't help it. We live in Wisconsin, like we drink. That's something that we do. That's kind of part of like the culture here. So
before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you know when all our videos go live.
Also, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media accounts. Our links are down below in the description box. Thank you.